Hello and welcome to another edition of our Reading Week podcast. Today I'm here with some Year 8 students. I'll just let them introduce themselves to you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Qasim Hussain. I'm from Year 8 Steelers.
My name is Isa and I'm from Year 8 Steelers.
My name is Ibrahim and I'm from 8 Steelers.
My name is Zachariah, I'm from 8 Steelers.
My name is Ishmael, I'm from 8 Steelers.
Okay, fantastic. So the book we're reading, Zachariah, what is it? What's it about?
So there's this boy called Stanley who lives with his parents. Then one day when he was coming back home, the pair of shoes from a charity shop, it fell and hit him. And then when the owners started to look around, he got caught by the police. And then when he got taken to the judge, he started arguing and saying it wasn't him, but they didn't believe him. And then there was this place called Camp Green Lake. So then they gave him the decision to either go to Camp Green Lake or go to prison. But he didn't know much about Camp Green Lake, so he decided to go there. But then when he went to Camp Green Lake, he realized he made the wrong decision, because all there was literally nothing. It was just land, and land. There was just 2 trees maximum all everywhere. And then when he went there, he realized all he had to do was dig holes and holes in the sun. No rain at all. It was just sun everywhere, which made it even harder. But then when he arrived, he found a group of people called like X-Ray. They had like all their other nicknames like X-Ray and other
Zigzag, yeah.
And then when he went there, they said that if they found anything interesting, that they should report it to the manager.
Yeah, okay, great. So he thought it was going to be good, holes, in this book. He thought, well, I'll go to Camp Green Lake. That sounds like a better option than prison. But unfortunately, it wasn't. So can we hear, please, from Ishmael about our protagonist?
Our protagonist's name is Stanley Yona, and he's kind of an average person in the book. But the one thing that makes him different to others is he has a curse on his family. And what happened was the curse was caused by his great-grandfather, who stole a pig, and he was cursed with kind of bad luck. So whenever something bad happens, he believes the curse is because of the curse.
Great, okay, so let's look at some characters that we like. I think there's quite a lot of characters in this book. So who do you like, Ibrahim? What do you think of them?
So there's a person called X-Ray, and I really like his character because he always helps Stanley, and he's always like supportive of Stanley, and but the thing is that he's only supportive if he gets like what he wants from anyone that he's talking to. And so Stanley gave him something so that he can get the day off, but he just started being mean so that the warden can't know about it. And then he starts speaking slowly after and shows Mr. Pandansky the thing that he found, and then he's like he gets the whole day off, and then then he started being nice to Stanley and supporting him if he got into fights.
Yeah, so X-Ray is kind of like the leader, isn't he, of this big group. Again, lots of characters, but there's going to be some we dislike. So what do you think, Ishmael? Oh, sorry, not Ishmael. Isa, hello, sorry.
I dislike X-Ray because he uses them because he from Stanley he took the thing that he found, and he could have got a break and a double shower, but it's basically like getting bullied to do something, peer pressured. And then he gave it to him, and then he had a double shower off, and then he had to dig holes, which made him do extra work for the day. And he didn't have to.
So we've got 2 very different opinions there. One thinking that X-Ray's quite a leader and he takes control of situations and then supports. Maybe a manipulator on the other hand, though. Maybe he bullies. So let's summarise. I'm going to take this over to Qasim and ask, what do you think of the book? Give us a rating. Do you recommend it?
I recommend this book 10 out of 10. This is because the words and the descriptive writing is all good, and how the story is made is very interesting. And I think everyone can read this because it has like stuff which will make people like it, and a lot of people would like do a lot of good comments on it, because this book is truly amazing, as it has like a really good story from 110 years ago, as it says in the book, and this book,
It goes to the present day as well, so
yeah,
it's always
so
switching.
switching in the present and past, which is one of the good things which is in this book. And it talks about a curse and how, and at the end when it is when Stanley gets rich and he has a better life than before because he was poor, and it talks about people in the past who were like in having a good life but then had turned it into a bad life.
Yeah.
And this book is one of the best books I've ever read.
Oh, that's great. And that's coming from one of our librarians. And I can see a few reader badges on his tie as well. So that's quite an esteemed opinion. Thank you very much for your time, boys. Bye-bye.